yes in the comment section. Good morning, Ajibola Kunle Akorede Olukoya. You can hear me calling in, please type a yes. Good morning, everyone. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type a yes in the comment section. Good morning, Christian. Good morning, Jaya Andrew. Jaya, I believe you can hear me now. All right. Please, if you have a video feed on, please, I will encourage you to stop it. The network is not stable, and having a video on could drag the network. That may not allow us to have a good experience. So please put off a video feed if your video is on. Kindly put it off. All right. I can only get a feedback from one person, Jai. Mr. Johnny Gone, it's been a long while. Good to see you here this morning. Okay, I'll start all the same. I believe others can respond or will respond later. So today is Friday, the 18th of April, 2025. All right, thank you. I'm getting more feedback. Thank you, Mr. Johnny Gunn and Biodo. So today is Friday, the 18th of April, 2025, and it's a public holiday. It's the Easter period. But then, the market doesn't sleep, though the market may kind of react to the current event because it's a global one. Good morning, Madam Onaji. Public holiday is a global one, so market may be a bit quiet today. And that's why, if you check, as you can see on the Forest Factory today, what we are having is bank holiday. And it's an all-day event. Switzerland, bank holiday, Eurozone, German bank holiday, United Kingdom, bank holiday, Canada, bank holiday. So what it means is that the currencies of these countries that are listed here may not really move much today. They may not move much today. I think there are even two that fell in the time zone of yesterday. Two countries bank were on holiday today. Yes, that's New Zealand and Australia. Because of time zone difference, they entered the day earlier than the others. So it's still going to affect today. New Zealand, Australia, Switzerland, Euro, United Kingdom, and Canada. Now for the Euro, it's only Germany that we can see here. Other European countries are not listed, but Germany is on holiday. United States is not listed here, so it's possible there could be some movement on the dollar. But all the countries that have been listed, there will be minimal activity, on the currency pairs. So all it means is that you need to trade with a lot of caution. And if you have running trades, you also need to manage your trades effectively. You don't need to babysit your trade in the real sense of it. You may just put a stop loss in place, just in case things did not go as planned. But in generally, low volatility is expected in the market today. But nevertheless, there are some setup I want to show us technically, which, all things being equal, may still move in the course of the day. So I will advise you to trade them also with a lot of caution. And the first one I'm seeing here is the Euro CHF. The Euro CHF on the daily time frame, this instrument has been in a downtrend for a while. There has been a downtrend, and at a point it broke the support zone and it moved back to retest the support as a resistance. So technically, we should look for a bearish movement So in the course of today, all things being equal, we might experience some bearish movement. The volatility may not be much, but it's possible that we see some bearish movement on this instrument. So if price breaks out below this trend line, with your RSI clearly below 50, you may trigger a sell on the Euro CHF. So it's a rising wedge up there. So all we're waiting for is a clear breakout below that level to trigger the trade. So I'm looking at Euro CHF today, and also I'm looking at the New Zealand JPY. That's the second one. For the New Zealand JPY, on the daily time frame, you can see there's a trend line moving downwards from here, where price is making a series of lower highs, and price hit that level the third time up there. And secondly, there is a previous support turn resistance here. So this may push price downwards. So we flip down to 1 hour time frame. This is what we can see on 1 hour. I can draw a trend line right here. And a second one at the back to give a rising wedge. Now price has actually broken out below the trend line, and RSI is already clearly below 50. But then we'll not neglect the fact that price has been ranging around this spot for a while. So we'll put a minor support zone there and wait for a new candle to break out below that level. So we have a minor support zone here because of the range that's been happening. So if a new candle opens below this zone, then you can trigger a sell on the New Zealand JPY. And the third one will be gold, for those who are gold lovers. Now, gold has been trending up in recent times, as in massively up. Sometimes it's very difficult to even know what's going to happen, whether it's going to be buying or selling. But I believe there should be some bullish pressure today. Reason is because of this rejection candle. The rejection candle that we can see here that closed the last 4 hours. That's actually a very, very sharp one. And that may push price. It may push price to the next resistance level. It push price to the next resistance level up there. So this is a 1 hour. Let's even go down to 15 minutes. And this price may push up to this. Let's play it a bit safe. So this minor resistance up here. Price may push up to that place. So we just enter. Let me check the RSI. RSI is above 50 already. MACD is above 0 also, even on 1 hour time frame. All right. So you may trigger a buy on gold, but I would advise you use proper risk management. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Don't forget the market is not really volatile, but then that doesn't change the fact that we're seeing a clear technical setup, which is not which is high probability in its own way. So price may push up to the next resistance level on gold, and that's a buy setup. There's nothing stopping this for now. So you can take a buy trade on gold and target the next resistance level with proper risk management. All right, that'll be all from my end this morning. I won't be taking any question, but except you, Joe, you have a running trade you want to, uh, you need my advice to manage. Except that, but no fresh signal. Like I said, market is very, very quiet. Even the three I showed you, I took my time to
Sir,
filter
please,
them out. Yeah.
sir, please, I don't know if you can recap Euro CHF, please. I was distracted, so I didn't really get it. Sorry, sir.
All right, man.
Thank you, sir.
For Euro CHF, this is what I said. Price broke through a support zone and is retesting it as a resistance. So we should see a downward movement. And that's on the daily. So if you flip down to 1 hour, this is what we have on 1 hour. We have a rising wedge, and we just wait for price to break out below the trend line, with RSI clearly below 50 to trigger a sell on Euro CHF. So that's my view on Euro CHF. Did you get that now?
Thank you very much, sir. I'm
All
grateful.
right.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of stuff here, GBP, USD, BTC, USD. Yeah, I'll just look at this too. I don't want to. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Johnny Gunn. All right, before I even attend to this, I remember sharing this with us yesterday about US oil, about the bullish breakout that was anticipated, and it's already happened. If you took advantage of that, well, you'll have made some money. I remember telling us price closed last week at this support zone with a rejection candle on the weekly time frame. And on 4 hour, I said we're seeing an inverse head and shoulder, though market range will make it break out on time. But eventually, I remember also highlighting this particular zone as the neckline region where we anticipate a breakout. You can see in the last 4 hours, some breakout has taken place on this instrument. When we give this analysis, always let us take note of them and put more attention on them, because that's the other one I see. I see many of us, when we give this analysis, like we have our own independent analysis we still want to use. Well, there's nothing wrong in that, but just follow what we give you. It will make trading a lot easier. All right, I'll check GBP, USD, and BTC, and we'll close there. GBP USD is actually trading at a resistance level on the 4 hour time frame. Now, with the fact that there is no sufficient volatility in the market, that level technically may not really hold. This is the 1 hour rather. Let's go down to 15 minutes. So if price breaks below this trend line, yeah, we may see some bearish movement on the GBP USD. We'll also confirm with the RSI that is clearly below 50 at that point. So that's for Adekoye Shegun. And finally, BTC. Just a second, please. You're welcome, Adequate Shagun. Okay, in response to yes, Farouk Olamide and yeah, gold market is closed. I just confirmed now. Gold is not open. Yeah, sorry about that. The market is closed. I think it's because of the holiday, the global public holiday. So that means you just focus on the other two instruments I shared. That's the Euro CHF and New Zealand JPY. I will advise to stay out of BTC for now. The market is ranging. You can see on the daily time frame, it's a range. All we can see is a range on the BTC USD. There's not been sufficient movement in the last few days. Even if you take it down to 4 hours, you can clearly see the ranging on 4 hours. So please stay out of BTC USD. All right, that's going to be all from my end this morning. It's a Friday morning, it's a holiday. You know, we just have to do this, even though, like I said, for those who joined us late, we don't expect much volatility in the market today because a